Okay, mix of hickory, some bad boy soaking, and maple. Ooh, those chunks are bigger. It's not meat, Sophie, it's wood. Alright. Now I've got to get the snake going. I'll leave some of the dusting and soak up some of the fat. Get all hot shots. Let me show you what I did. So I did 2 levels high and I packed them upright quite a bit. There's a few gaps in there. Might make it burn hotter, I don't know, I've only done this once before. It didn't go out on me last time. Just trying to get a little bit going. And then what I do is I take some of those out and I put them on the end here. And I'll also sprinkle some soaked wood chips across the top for the smoke. And we'll see how this goes. Okay. Normally I would not recommend operating these chimneys without a glove on your hand, but I burnt my glove, so I have no choice. Well, I do have a choice, I could not barbecue, but no, I don't have a choice. Alright, so I'm going to take a couple of these now. Last time I did it, I put like the whole lot in. And I got to be honest with you, it took ages to cool down, like it was just not hot straight away. I'm going to put 4. Put these back in the spit. Keep them going. Just in case it all goes horribly wrong. I've been chopping up red gum. And I had all these little splinters everywhere. So I thought I'm going to chuck some of these in there. Why not get a bit of the old natural smokage going there. Oh, they just fell. A bit of work doing this, but once it's going, if you put the work in, once it's going, you're all good. You're good to go. You can get to the business of putting rubs on meat and drinking beers. Alright, so I'm not that fancy. So what I've got here is I've got the weather flippy bit. I'm going to put it over where I'm going to want to be sprinkling wood chips. Yeah, sorry, I was saying, I'm not that fancy. I've got an old school weather. This thing's got to be coming up to about 12 or 13 years old. Never put a cover on it. Never done any real maintenance to this thing. And she still keeps on ticking. I'll just slide this meat skewer to one of the vents. Boom. So I'll come out and check this again in, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. Let's see what temperature she's at. Okay. So what am I cooking? Next question. Got some foil for the wrappage later. And what are these bad boys? Sophie, get away from those wings. Hey! I'm going to cook something I've never cooked before in my life. Nor has anyone in my family. So, if I think about it correctly. Beef ribs. I'm realising right now that I did not bring any olive oil out with me. Check it out. So, I'm going to rub these down with something else I've never used. Full day of experiments today. I tasted some of this before, and I'm going to taste them again, because it was delicious. Man, that's good. Okay, so Kansas City Championship barbecue rub, apparently. And I'm going to use some of the old Stubbs Sweet and Heat, which I've also never had. I've had his smoky one, the smoky mesquite, but not had this one. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, it does have a little bit of heat in the background there. Just comes in at the end. Nice. Yeah, so I'm going to go get some olive oil. Rub these things bad, like pack it on, pack that rub on. Whack them on the grill for 2.5, which is currently still too hot. 2 to 2.5 hours, I think. And then I'm going to wrap them in foil. I'm going to put some apple cider, a little bit of wild turkey and cola, and then I'm going to smother them in this Stubbs and wrap them up, and then cook them for another hour, no, 30 minutes, and then I'm going to unwrap them again, and that's, sorry, so the first 2.5 is bone side down, then in the foil bone side up, take them out of the foil again, put them back on, maybe put a bit more barbecue sauce on, bone side up for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just to give you what the look you want. Yes. And this time I'm going to remember to remove that membrane, because last time I did pork ribs, it's my attempt at my first experiment at ribs, and I forgot, I didn't even know about the membrane, and it turned out like plastic. It's disgusting. Anyway. About the right temperature now. Let's get these ribs down. Okay. Can't commence without a beverage. Never had this before. This is a day of never having things before. Mist wood Gin with orange and bitters. Don't ask. $10 specials at Wicker Land. They get me every time. Alright, let's see what we can do about this membrane. I've never cut that very much before. Okay, that was a lot of work. I'm unsure. It's not very bitter. Okay. Okay, Sophie. Drizzle it, drizzle it. Are you supposed to use olive oil? I have no idea, but I want the rub to stick to it by some mechanism. Man, this smells good. Actually, I remember seeing something on the Pitmasters. They put mustard, not olive oil. Too late, I've already put some olive oil, but man, it looked like I was using heaps. Hardly any. Keep going. This is something I get into. I think I'm going to have to buy myself a rib rack. Right. Sprinkle off some of the water. Back on. It is a cool day, but still. I don't know if you can see it. The smoke! That is what we're doing it for. I'm going to check this in half-hour intervals. Yes. Temperature's still quite low, but it's part of the barbecue fucking world. Okay, things are getting out of hand. I was just sitting here and I could hear one of the heat beads fell. Now it's falling into the middle and it'll be right under. So since I've got to open the lid, I'm going to open it, fix it, open it, remove the ribs, fix what's going on in there, and throw the wings on, and put some more wood chips on. Boom. Let's see how quickly I can do this. Get your stopwatch ready. Don't panic. Don't panic. Now the ribs are cooling off, which is not what you want in this scenario. That is an absolute big time boo. The snake has caught though. The snake's working. Hangage. And the lid back on. Okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Back to drink. So this is what I'm going to put in when I wrap it, along with the bit of cider. Just a little bit of this. I reckon it's going to be an interesting experiment. This whole fucking day is an experiment. It's getting a bit cold out here now, so I'm going to set up a fire. There's heat beads that I had going from before. I don't think I'm going to need those. Look at that. Smoke be gone. Okay, so good timing. It's I just heard it fall again, but the alarm just went off, so I've got to take the lid off anyway. Really fall very far. Broke the snake. No. Seriously, it's used like it's only got one extra. It's done underneath, it's like 2 extra bits of beads. Been an hour. Not too concerned about the heat this time because it was getting quite hot. I'm also making potato salad. And part of my potato salad, that's my sister texting me right now. She is also barbecuing. Awesome. It instantly starts to sizzle as soon as it feels heat. Can smell it cooking through. Hope it doesn't burn. This is interesting. Something should we try at your place? Sure thing. We'll do that, Holly. So try the potato salad. There's bacon. So, I'll bring you over in a second. But what I'm trying to do is use my dad's shield thing that he made me, which gets really hot, to heat the fry pan. We shall see if it works. It's got to be streaky bacon, man. Got to be streaky bacon. We're doing us some Melbourne style barbecue here with a southern accent. I'll let you know how it goes. Oh wait, I'll show you first. See? Now you cannot touch this thing. Cannot touch it. It is that hot. But if it's too slow, I'll bring it down. I'll make some coals and I'll bring the fry pan down. Win-win. So that was a dopey idea. Yeah, it just doesn't get hot enough. And if you could put something directly on it, you could cook on it, but not on aluminium, not doing that. So, plan changed. Set up some bricks right near the fire so I can just keep feeding it coals. and I'm just waiting for it to start sizzling. A little bit of sizzle going there. The fire my lighting crew. What's that sound you hear? It's not the crackle of the fire. Ooh. Sizzling bacon. It got dark fast.
We've reached the hour-and-a-half mark. It smells so delicious and smoky. Half an hour more and then it's wrap time.
You reckon? Getting pretty close to done? Yeah. You know how baking people, well, bakers, have this thing called the window pane test for their, to make sure they got the right pastry thickness? I got something called the in front of the fire test. Is the bacon ready? Oh, the camera's not doing it justice. Yes, it is. Come to marinate. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Rib. Well, this is actually going to be a little bit challenging, I think. Well, hold on. Could be the way. Could be the way to go. So they've been on 2 hours. Time for old Stabsy. Whoa, it came out a lot faster than I thought it was going to. That's right. I got a brush. Boom. Get it over every little nook and cranny. Trying to make it somewhat even too. So originally I said I was going to do them bone side up for this bit, but I'm not going to because I just want this barbecue sauce to be awesome. Right. So, as mentioned, a little bit of cider. Going the Mercury hard cider. You probably can't read that. It's called Mercury hard cider, built to last. much, not too much. And the wild turkey, just a little smidge. Alright. One done. That's what we're talking about right there. Spread that bit around. Oh yeah. This is something my mate Jared would never eat because it has visible signs of fat. But Jared, one day mate, you gotta try. So we're at the, I don't know, 2.5 hour mark. So last time I did ribs I did them for 4 hours, but I didn't wrap them. So 2.5 hours. I'm thinking go to 3, and then I don't know. Do I go 4 because they're wrapped? I just want it to be delicious, you know. Put this kind of work in. But it could fail. You never know. I did a lot of things I didn't know today, so. Glad I went to the trouble to stock up on wood because it's cold outside. So what I do is I buy these Hot Shots kindling, which looks like this, and I found that I could easily burn an entire bag of these in one night. Why do I use kindling the whole night? Mainly because at any point in time I can decide to just end it and go away, and I haven't wasted any expensive hardwoods. And also, it's a lot less smoky. So what I've been doing is I've actually been chopping them in half, or sometimes even 3 bits. Has extended the life of my supply quite some. So it's been a night of checking temperature. It was fun cooking up the bacon, much more active. This slow cooking thing is sometimes you're just checking temperatures really. It's not that hard. So anyway, I keep looking at the weather, by the way. That's why I'm looking that way. And it's just nice and roasty warm. Look how close I got it to me. Yeah, life's good, man. So anyway, if these ribs are bad, there's wings, and if the wings are bad, there's potato salad. I'm going to take this moment after I put some more of my chopped, see how small it is? Chopped bits on. Let's raise that fire a little bit, eh? I am really stoked with what I bought my sister for her birthday this year. I got her a, she asked me, originally we were going to go see Aliens, but I probably just forgot about that after she mentioned that she was after a fire pit. So she said, oh, there's this fire pits at Bunnings, so that would be really cool, so she could, you know, sit by the fire at her place. And then she was looking at barbecues, and I was like, oh mate, this is on. And then I saw the spit rotisserie thing at Bunnings. Not too expensive. It gives her the ability to just sit there and have a fire if she wants. She can just barbecue on the grill if she wants to, or she can use it as a spit if she wants to. win, right? She's been smashing it and loving it, and she cooked something tonight. She showed me some pictures and stuff. She cooked like this potato sausage thing that she learnt off the bushcraft dudes, Joe Robinette, and she smashed it. It looked awesome. Like, I'm doing it. I am so doing that thing. So stoked. My sister's got the barbecue bug. Can't be fucking happier about that. Smells like maple out here. Okay. So you saw the wings. I mean the wings and the ribs. Honest. Totally honest opinion. Way over seasoned. You saw me shaking that shit. I think I'm like a barbecue pit master or something. It was just way too salty. That's the downside. Upside, smokiness was that maple stuff. Nice. So the beef ribs, smokiness good. I would now say I would do 1 hour smoked, wrap for 2 hours, not the other way around. They, I mean, they were nice, but they weren't falling off the bone. Chicken wings, weird, very weird. I couldn't eat the skin. It was really rubbery. The inside meat was nice. It was nice. I reckon if I had gone 30 minutes more, probably would have been tough, which is hard to do with a wing. But I did slow cook them for 3 hours without wrapping or anything. I just threw them on there. So lesson there is I'd probably just do the wings for like the last 30 minutes, then take them off and actually direct heat the skin, get that nice crispiness. So, experiment, lessons learned. Yeah, Barbecue with Greg, episode 62.